Get started. I'm Eric Gomez, Golden Boy Promotion Vice President. We got a special fight, special treat for all of you. Zab Judah, Super Zab Judah against Paulie Malignaggi. This is going to be a great event for Brooklyn, for the Barclays Center, and these two guys. Many of you never imagined they would be fighting each other, and we were able to get it done. And I think it's going to be a terrific fight. It'll be the main event. It's a 12-round welterweight battle. Saturday, December 7th, here at the Barclays Center, promoted by Golden Boy Promotions. Also on the card, the chief supporting fight will be Erislandy Lara defending his WBA interim super welterweight title. Erislandy Lara is obviously a very good fighter out of Cuba. He just won the title against Alfredo Angulo in a very entertaining fight earlier this year, Fight of the Year candidate. And he's going to be fighting former champion Austin No Doubt Trout, who had a very, very good fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez in San Antonio. So that's going to be the chief support, co-feature, very good fight. Once again, we're happy to be here at the Barclays Center. We've had a great relationship in the last year. We're committed to the Barclays Center. We're committed to Brooklyn to bring you the best fights. And we feel that this is a very, very good fight. Very, very entertaining fight. It's a great relationship we have with them, and we want to continue the success. A couple of fighters that will be on the undercard, I want to acknowledge them and make mention. Saddam Ali, who's here, former Olympian, 2008 Olympian. He will be on the card. He just headlined the show here on Fox and had a successful comeback fight. So we're looking to have him in a very good fight, entertaining fight. And also, we'll have a lot of other local fighters from the Brooklyn area that will be announced shortly.
All right. Thank you all for coming today. We are thrilled to host another great night of boxing here at the Barclays Center on December 7th. The featured bout, the Battle of Brooklyn, as we're calling it, is particularly meaningful to me because both Paulie and Zab are proud Brooklynites, and I'm proud to call them both very good friends. This is a culmination of our first year of boxing in Brooklyn, so it's fitting to have both Paulie and Zab, two of the top fighters to ever come out of this borough, taking the ring at the Barclays Center. Brooklyn is known for its great champions, besides the two great boxers here today.
Guys, turn a half a step to your left also.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just want to thank God for waking us up and bringing us here today. Of course, we're back again. It's my 5th time. Kind of feeling like routine now. Feel like the Barclays is the gym to me. Got to make my next fight like gym work. Most importantly, you know, I'm just gonna put on the show and do what I got to do. Of course, you know, my representation is gonna be there, stand out. But of course, it's always Brooklyn to the death. But besides that, December 7th, I hope all you guys come out and enjoy the show. Thanks to my team, thanks to Al Heyman, thanks to Golden Boy, thanks to Showtime and everybody that's you know, letting us showcase our talent on their networks and just, you know, supporting us. God bless you guys.
And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that when you have two guys from Brooklyn fighting each other, it's going to be a special event. Both guys have similar backgrounds. Both guys won world titles, numerous world titles. And both guys have something that you cannot measure, and that's their heart. And you know that these guys are going to put it out all on the line because they want to make a great show for Brooklyn, for the Barclays Center, and they're going to give it their all. They're going to give it their all. When we first started talking about the idea of having these two guys fight, we looked at the pros and the cons, and obviously the pros were way more. You know, but you know, we went to both guys, and both guys said, "Yeah, you know what? He's a friend of mine. I know him. I followed his career." Both guys, pretty much same remarks. But yes, it would be a great fight, and it's a good fight for Brooklyn. If that's what the Barclays Center wants, if that's what Steven wants at Showtime, let's do it. And I'm just so happy that we got it done. He's a 5-time 2-division world champion, former undisputed welterweight champion. He had great wins over Corey Spinks, Lucas Matisse, Mickey Ward, Junior Witter, DeMarcus Corley. Had Floyd on the run for a while there. All of you guys remember, he's probably the last guy that gave Floyd a run for his money. It was a very, very exciting fight. So I want to bring up to the podium Brooklyn's own Zab Judah.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to be here, allowing this situation to take place. Once again, y'all, we here. I mean, we've been here time after time again. But this is truly one fight that I've never thought that we would be on the other side of the corners. It's just so long, so much history. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, I lost my last fight here at the Barclays. Paulie lost his last fight here at the Barclays. You know, that didn't mean anything. We're still 2 dynamite fighters. You know, our numbers speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Our skills speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? This is why, you know, you got Steven and Brett. These guys like, come on, we need this type of fight to happen to show, to just distinguish out the whole division about, you know what I'm saying, who wants to stand up and who wants to stand down. And then the winner move on, the loser, you know, he'll do what he do and just whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? But December 7th, y'all, we coming to bring the fireworks, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I told y'all over and over again, I've known Paulie for a long time. I've watched him grow throughout the years. Always very proud of him because he always represented, you know, that BK. You know what I'm saying? So always very proud of him and always stood by his side. And, you know, just Saturday, December 7th, you're going to see a great boxing fight. That's it. You're going to see some of the fastest hands in the world. We probably gonna break the jab count. I think so, because he throws a lot of jabs, and I throw a lot of jabs too. So, you know, I think, you know, we're gonna get a entertaining, you know, good defense, a good classy act of boxing that night, guys. And just get ready for it, guys. December 7th, we here. Sorry. I gotta before I go, I gotta introduce Super Judo Promotions. This is my company. Our fighter, Kirk Bills, he will be fighting on the card that night. And you just want to go around the room and see I see Justin out there, another up-and-coming Brooklyn fighter. Delaney over there, another up-and-coming Brooklyn fighter. I see him. Stanley Greenwood back there, young heavyweight Golden Glove champion. We got an eye on you, boy. And Junior Jones, you know, just some of my Brooklyn friends and people that I grew up with. I see Ed Post sitting out there, you know, Spartan. He made a lot of my outfits for the beginning of my time. I mean, Paulie did too, right? He was the guy that made a lot of our outfits. And, you know, we're trying to just give back to the city, man. It's going to be a great night of boxing. Guys, come out. Let's have some fun.
He's a former 2-time 2-division world champion. Won the title for Love More and Do in 2007 at 140 pounds. It was the IBF crown. He went all the way to Ukraine, right? When he fought Zinchenko in a fight that nobody gave him a chance. Everybody said, what? Paulie's going to fly over there? He's going to fight over there? What? Against a champion? Forget about it. And he came back with the belt. He won the title. He knocked him out. So this is going to be a very, very important fight to both fighters. It's going to be a very important fight for Paulie, and he made me he made me recognize that and know that. So I'm very happy for him, and he's going to put on a show like he always does. So if you could please come up and say a few words, Paulie.
Yeah, I guess I'll start by saying I echo the same sentiments as Zab. All the years I know him, I've been around him for a long time. I never expected to be across the ring from him, but, you know, we got to give Brooklyn what Brooklyn wants, you know? So it starts there. Before I get started, I'm going to start from the top. You know, I wasn't sure after the last fight and the events of everything that happened if I would fight again, you know? I was kind of pulling both ways, you know. I was unsure of whether I felt like going through all the stuff that that it takes to get ready for fights, and all the stuff that dealing with outside the ring, heckling and politics and just a lot of stuff, you know. And I was really torn, and I got a pretty good job commentating, so I was saying, I was more leaning towards not fighting again, my team was very supportive of whatever decision I made, but I got a call from Sam Watson recently, and Team Heyman, and they were talking about they were interested in working with me, and it kind of started to get me thinking a little bit. They kind of gave me kind of a blueprint as to what they want to do with me, obviously pending my success in the ring, and I liked what I heard, so I've been in some positive discussions with Team Heyman and Sam especially, and we're trying to move forward from there, and so a big up to them, because I think they're a big reason why I've actually stepped forward and continued to fight, as opposed to just laying back and watching the fights from outside the ring with you guys. So now I'm here, me and Zab go back a long way. I can remember I told Lem Satterfield from Ring Magazine over the weekend, I remember Zab working my corner. You remember that fight, man? I don't think you remember, man. 99 Empire State Games. Zab came up as like an honorary coach. The fights were at Hofstra University, and Zab was working the corner for all the amateurs, and I remember him working my corner, and he actually trained us that week and all that. Well, I didn't win the whole tournament, but we won. We got to the semis, but some of us won. I think New York City won the team trophy, but Zab was kind of like the honorary coach, so he's working with us all week and stuff like that. So again, it goes back to even before I was a pro, seeing Zab in the gym. I remember seeing Zab sparring in the gym even before I had one amateur fight. I kind of got a late start in boxing. I was 16 when I started. I had my first amateur fight at 17, so I had heard a lot about Zab even through the years. As a matter of fact, again, harping on the fact that I never thought I'd fight him. The time he worked my corner, I was fighting at 125 pounds, so you never think like you're gonna even grow at that age anymore, but things happen. It's been a long road. It's had its ups and downs. Speaking of the last fight, some things irked me. The result definitely irked me. I don't mind losing a decision. It's close. It could go both ways. Things happen. I was a little bit irritated with the media putting the decision in the context of some ridiculous decisions. There has not been a day since June 22nd that I don't get at least one or two people come up to me, no matter what city I'm in the country or the world, no matter where I am, that don't come up to me and say, "Paul, you got screwed in that Broner fight." And I'm not saying everybody has to agree with it, but it's the kind of fight that could have went both ways. So when I hear reporters putting it into context with the judge or the split decision was ridiculous, like the Mayweather-Canelo majority decision, guys, I don't know about you, but I don't think one person is going up to Canelo Alvarez telling him he won that fight. I don't think one person. So I don't know what bifocals some of you guys had on the night I fought Broner, but get some thicker ones for the rest of your careers if you're gonna do this job. Because you're gonna do this job, at least get it right. We do the fighting, we do the hard part. You know what I'm saying? You guys at least put the correct bifocals on and score the fight right and do the thing you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Because if you can at least do that, it's at least you owe us fighters. I've gone into a lot of rants and raves over my career, over the course of my career, and it's you guys' responsibility to do that, not me. It's not my responsibility to fix the fight game. It's my responsibility to put on a good show and entertain. Okay, it's you guys' responsibility to bring out what's wrong with it and what's not wrong with it, and to change things for the positive. So it's not just up to the media to make your fantasy pound for pound lists and this guy's better than this guy. That's cool, but it's nerd stuff at the end of the day. Go forward and try to make the sport a better place for the athletes and for the fans and everything, because we can't do it on our own. You know what I'm saying? I remember years ago I was talking about PEDs in boxing, and I'm not saying anything has to do with this fight. I was talking about PEDs in boxing, and people look at me and I'm laughing at me and talking about how ridiculous I am. And now everybody's on this whole PED tip. If you guys would have listened to me 5 years ago, instead of calling me ridiculous, maybe things would have changed for the better. So there's other things that need to change in the sport, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to make things better for us fighters too. So it's up to you guys. When you guys criticize a fighter for, hey man, he was way ahead and he just played it safe the rest of the fight because, he just wanted to play it safe and he owes the fans entertainment. Well, you guys owe it more than us, okay? You guys want us to put our necks on the line in a fight. We're up ahead. We're ahead in the fight. And when us to risk getting knocked out, Why don't you guys risk your jobs and bring out what's wrong with the sport sometimes, instead of keeping quiet so you can get ringside credentials? 'Cause a lot of you guys are fanboys instead of media guys. You know what I mean? If boxing was a mainstream sport, a lot of you guys would not have a job because real media guys would be covering it, okay? A lot of you guys gotta be thankful that this is a secondary sport in the country. It's popular, but it's a secondary sport. So do your job right. And last but not least, I don't know how many times I've read that I won my WBA title on a cut against Zinchenko. Watch the damn fight. That fight got stopped with me throwing a combination on the ropes of Zinchenko. There was no doctor that was ever gonna stop that fight on any kind of cut. I was in a foreign country. Get your shit right. Thank you. Brooklyn, stand up. Me and Zab Judah, December 7th, we're gonna put on a great show. This is gonna be the best main event we've had yet. And it's a fight that the most of fans are gonna look forward to it because we have the perfect venue for it. When they made the Barclays Center, it was made for fights like this.
Good. Over here, guys. Everybody a little bit on the left, please. You're right. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Right here. Thank you. Look down 1 second. Yeah. Over here. Over here, guys.
No.
Right here. Front. Right front. Good. Thank you.
Just stay down a little bit, please.
Hey.
That's it.
It's not either.
That was hard to do.